Hola. What's up? What's up? What's up? Doot, doot. How have you guys been doing? You guys have to have the stream later, so here we are. I know I should have finished out that series. Man. Some stuff that I have neglected, no doubt. Bite the bullet. Me really went through a lot there. 88, that's where I stopped? Yeah. No. Why do I keep getting an error every time I do this? Yes, that's what I asked you to do. Is it too much stuff? Ooh. We are on chapter 1085, I believe. Yeah. We are on chapter 1085. 1085, that's where we are. Your mother? What the heck? It's a bit much. We're starting right now, man. Alright, so last couple of weeks. Alright, last two chapters we read. None of you guys showed up. And that's cool. I'm just gonna read the chapter and end the stream, brother. It's one thing I'm not going to do is to, if I already start the stream, I'm not gonna stop it and say, oh, let me read the chapter next time around. I'm just gonna read it and discuss among myself and then move on. That was a weird ass joke. People don't say that stuff anymore. It's such old. Sound like a. You're dead inside? What the hell? Thing? Alright, so. Future update. Um. I have. Um. A guy that I'm trying to get to edit videos for me. We're in conversation. How is it over there, Mikey? Is this huge accident or was it a train? Uh, Something happened over in India. This guy was letting me know because he doesn't have any Um, he said his Wi-Fi is down because of it. Um, this is like something like 89 people died or something like that. What's about 89 people? It's like 280 people died. 200 people. 280, like 280 people died in India, man. That's insane. Some train accident, train crash, or whatever. That was insane. I mean, like I haven't heard from this dude in like 2 days, and I'm like, what happened? Uh, and he's like, yo, we don't have any. We're down. Power and Wi-Fi is out, and I'm like, damn, what happened? Cause I don't follow like world news for like stuff like that. I'm surprised I didn't see it on the news at all. Actually, I didn't see it on. I don't even think America was covering this. I mean, you probably find it on YouTube, but it's. I don't. That's insane. That was crazy. Well, I'll say that it's not about. It's not about feeling the difference. This man said if 250,000 people died in India, you won't even feel the difference. It's not about that. It's not about feeling the difference. I know it's a lot of y'all, but Jesus. The fact that so many people died at once. You know what I mean? Plus, in such a horrible accident, it's like, what happened? You know what I mean? It takes a lot. Airplanes, trains, um, trains and airplanes are two of the safest ways to travel. Something specifically has to go wrong for planes to crash and for trains to crash. Not so much with cars. People bump into each other all the time. Accidents with cars. It's a constant tussle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Airplanes are up in the air. You know what I mean? It takes a lot for a plane to crash into another plane, and for a plane to just nosedive out of the air, right? Commercially, that is, right? A train runs on different tracks. Like it has to be something specifically went wrong. It's kind of like with the train crash that happened the other day, actually, um, in the U.S. This girl, that the driver of the train was texting, right? Not paying attention, right? Crashed the damn train. So those are two modes of transportation that specific things gotta happen for crashes to happen, um, to those modes of transportation. You know what I mean? So somebody was sleepwalking, or that train got derailed by something, or something specific happened. I'm pretty sure they'll figure out what it is. Pretty sure they'll figure out what it is. One of the train left the track and went on to collide the train passing by. Yeah, it's gotta be something like that because it's, you know what I mean. head-on impact like that. It's so what happened? Was it like it was supposed to be changed? Like the track was supposed to be changed, and or was it like did the train if did one train get derailed and went over to the track it's not supposed to be on? Gotta be something going on there. All right, so Oda has decided to grace us with his presence again. He's been taking a lot of breaks lately. When's the last time we had 2 chapters in a row in a week? Probably, I think, probably 3 chapters ago or something like that. But he's been taking a lot of breaks this year, man. Weekly breaks. Um, what will I say? The pinnacle of you met Staffrex. You need to stop. Anyways, 1085 is here. Last episode we learned. Talk about last episode. What the hell am I talking about? All right, so in 1084 last week, if you remember correctly, we found this image sitting on the freaking throne that nobody's supposed to be sitting on, called, what do they call him? I don't remember. No, Emu. Great IMU. Great Emu, right? In front of Cobra and everybody. We learned a lot of actually good lore in the last chapter, actually. We learned about the, the one woman that was amongst the war leaders that didn't. Come on, that is not what I want to say. Right? She was this 800-year letter. I just want to go over the last chapter a little bit here, just to remember, because it was a lot of information, right? They had Lily, her name was, right? It was 20 nations, and they decided not to mention her, which I saw a lot of people that was reviewing the chapter speculating that that's who Emu is. It's Queen Lily, right? I don't know if I would go that far as to say that, because didn't she decided to go back home to Arabasta, right? She chose to return to continue the Nefeltari line, right? And she decided not to become a celestial dragon, right? And they just left her completely out of history. But did she return? Is the question. Did she actually return? They said they assumed that she had gone back. They said she did not live there, and then Emu just deciding to to just walls up right in the middle of the reverie. Or just like, I'm just gonna take a seat on the throne right now. There is a brief 800-year letter that she passed down through our line of kings. And then they skip to this trash. Well, not trash, but this stuff. This was funny, though. That was funny how he got smushed. He's gonna permanently be like that. Rightly so. They're picking on him. King Cobra is still present. Yeah. Emu don't give a shit. Just came out. Alright, let's get to 1085. Alright, so that happened. Should go back and review a lot of this stuff. Enough time. Where did Starfrex go? It's not saying nothing. Alright, the impossible ruler. No one is ever supposed to sit there. Apparently, they didn't get the memo. So, no individual should have the power to control the world. But the thing about it is, when you actually think about the world government, right? When you actually think about the world government, why wouldn't they have somebody sitting on the throne? Everything needs a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you actually think about it, you know, thinking that how the world government operates, thinking that, oh, there's 20 nations and, you know, that decided to become celestial dragons and whatnot, and nobody sits on the throne as a symbol to the world that no one person could rule the world. Like, it's kind of dumb to actually think that nobody was actually pulling the strings. You know what I'm saying? And this was all just some democratic, you know, situation going on. So, you know, Moo shall address 2 of the points being discussed. Who is talking? And thou must answer a single question in return, Cobra. Who is talking right here? Is he referring to himself in the third person here? Who's talking? Alright. Somebody coughing. Who are you? Okay, so they have some. I am you, or emu, uses moo to refer to themselves in third person. Exactly what I was thinking. I was referring to themselves in third person. Okay. So he asks, who are you? And he's just straight up coughing. I've heard the name Emu before, or I am you. It could be a coincidence, but one of the first 20 was also called that. Interesting. Such curiosity teeters on impertinence. It will not be dignified with an answer. Okay, Mr. One-Eyed Emu. However, those initial queries shall be addressed. D is the moniker of our ancient enemy. Okay. In recent times, it has cropped up more frequently. However, it is nothing but a faint echo. The thing about it is this. Alright. D is the moniker of an ancient enemy of the world government. Why do people keep giving their the name? You get what I'm saying? You would think the name would fade away because, you know what I mean? It's weird. You would think that the name would fade away, like this is coming from all the way from Garp's entire bloodline of people. You know what I mean? I guess they don't see them as a threat anymore, according to this guy. Those who carry the name do not even know of its true meaning now. And yet, this irritation only endures due to Queen Lily's grave blunder 800 years ago. Blunder? The same can be said of those irksome scholars investigating the so-called Void Century. So is he calling that a blunder? Okay, let's continue. Let's give some context to this. Without that blunder, there would be no pirates chasing the poneglyphs in pursuit of treasure either. If it were not for Lily's incompetence, those vexing relics would never have been scattered all over the world. Okay. He seems surprised. The release of the poneglyphs was the worst possible outcome for us. So one must wonder whether it was truly a mistake or if it was actually part of some larger plan. Okay. Break it down for us. Break it down. Why the hell is everybody pulling out a gun just out of nowhere? Damn. And they're pulling out a sword? Everybody else pulling a gun, he pulling a sword. What's going on? Is this how the king dies? The truth undoubtedly lies in the letter Lily left. So pray tell, was it a deliberate choice to only refer to her as Queen Lily of House Nefertari? Go ahead and divulge the full name on her letter as written. They've got me. I suppose there really is no chance I'm leaving this room alive. Damn, so he knows his fate already. I take it that there is no fib I could tell that would satisfy you enough to let me go. Luffy's commanders. I mean, there's only a handful of people, yes, I agree, with the inner name. But the bloodline is really what fascinates me because it's like they've been dwindling, of course, but it just it's like, how did the name itself, like, knowing what it represents, why has the ancestors over this such a long period of time kept giving their children the name? Why was it passed down? What happened to these people is my question. Did the world government try to wipe them out? You know what I'm saying? Is that I mean, the void century, you know, is very interesting. What could have possibly, like, you know, there's been speculations. We all can speculate as to what happened during that 100-year void. I mean, I'm imagining that it's a war. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is a secret. It is a secret name, but I'm just saying, you know, is this part is it part of a plot for a bigger thing? Why they kept doing it? Because they didn't want the name or to die out, because these people were so special. As we can see, pretty much all the people with D in their names are pretty special, right? We're talking about Law, we're talking about Luffy, we're talking about um, Garp. These people are pretty special, right? You can see that the genetics is has not diluted. Let's put it like that, right? So they're pretty special people, and they're obviously, you know, the enemy of the world government, and it does seem like the world government fear these people a bit much, you know. So, all right. So I take it that there is no fib I could tell that would satisfy you enough to let me go. And he said your fate was decided the moment you saw the great emo. Okay. Huff. Not surprising. They can't let anyone know the world's greatest taboo has been broken. Alright, shift back to the what's going on outside. Okay. So, what? Ah. Sabo was outside listening. The atmosphere feels a little sinister. What's going on? Is he arriving late? As he, um, did he hear any of that? The truth is, the letter from Arabasta's ruler 8 centuries ago was signed by Queen Nefertari. Okay. D. Lily? Bro, I even though we've been talking about this thing the entire time, I was not expecting her to be D. I thought she was gonna be like she was probably protecting someone who was D. Bruh, that's crazy. And then as soon as he said that, what happened? What is that? Did he just get attacked by an arrow? What is going on? Did he just get attacked by an arrow, bro? Is that what just happened? So that would mean, but hold on a second. But Lily, how would Vivi be a D? How would that make Vivi a D? Is that is her mom? I mean, it would mean that the lineage is D. I mean, royals do change over time, so I don't know if I mean she would be a direct descendant. Would make sense. That's crazy though. Okay, so whose move is this? Somebody attacked him, and I don't know who. Did IMU keep saying IMU? Emu. Did Emu attack him with an arrow? That's crazy. What kind of move is that? So Sabo jumps in. Fire Fist. Sabo. Damn. Sabo jumps in and just lights up everybody. And smothered mate. Where did this one come from? So, bro, what? Emu looks like a woman, bruh. I think this is a woman that's up here. I don't know. I feel like it's a woman. The features are screaming women to me. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Alright, so Sabo jumps in. But it seems like Nefertari is already down. He got impaled, man. I was hoping I'd be able to take you all out in one move. Bro, what the hell is this thing? What is this coming down up here? Did they all just transform? Is that what happened? Seems like they all just transformed. I was hoping I'd be able to take you all out in one move. After all, there was no way I could have known that hell was located here at the very top of the world. What a line. Damn. You are... Okay, so if the king is not dead yet. You are Luffy's brother, aren't you? And then it says you were with the Revolutionary Army and you still stepped in to save me. Our cause is more concerned with the monsters that sit above the kings and the queens of the world. That's crazy, bro. Do you know Luffy somehow? He once stepped in to save me too. That sounds like him, alright. Okay. So Sabo grabs the king, starts running out. with all these crazy images behind him, which I'm thinking that these dudes just transformed. Leave me, I'm dead weight. You have a better chance of escaping on your own. Not gonna happen. There's something I've come to understand. Huh. And if you die here, we'll be in trouble. Because I need you to deliver a message to Luffy and Vivi. You want me to tell them something? Tell them we share the moniker D. What? I finally know the path Arabasta must follow. So you both have D in your name. What is this a reflect back before? Yeah, because you had, Ace was as well. Is that just a coincidence or something? I guess. Who cares? A name's a name. Do you want a D in your name, Sabo? What? I'm just giving out. You can be sad, Bo. Oh my god. Okay. Why'd you put it there? I got another arrow coming in. Swish. Please, no. Sad, Bo. Oh my god. Alright, so the arrow comes again. Precision hits the king, Mr. Cobra, once again. Right? And did it hit both of them? Why does it look like it went through Sabo too? It looked like both of them got impaled by that second one. Cause Sabo is reeling here. And he drops the king. Image comes up. Whatever that thing is. The poneglyphs. And this thing roars. Why the hell is this in front of the the word bubble? I don't know what he said there. Fly the flag that heralds the world's eventual dawn. Was that done on purpose? For us not to know what the hell that says? What does it say here, man? What is this? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. What is that? Why is the roar in front of what the king just said? Jesus, man. What does it say? What does it say, guys? I know you guys probably... I don't know why that is in front of what the king is saying. That was weird. Why they put that bubble there? They're gonna put that anywhere else. Why they put it there? Fly the flag that heralds the world's eventual dawn. That's what the letter said. Nefertari Lily. I'm counting on you, Sabo. Okay. King Cobra, you must live on. Who's there? Did somebody just cry out King Cobra? Okay. Who is peeping in here? Somebody's peeping through the wall. His dad. Cobra, the senile, is gone and got himself killed. I never liked him, but how can I celebrate after witnessing something so terrifying? They noticed that somebody was peeping. I've stumbled upon... Really? This dude? Really? Him? This dude was peeping? That's crazy. I've stumbled upon the biggest skeleton in the government's closet. I don't even want to know who that was. They will end me. That's crazy. He's the Elon Musk of One Piece. Oh my god. The grand round table in the council chamber. Okay. It seems that King Cobra and King Wappo are not yet present. We just received word that the two of them will not be attending and that we are to proceed without them. Perhaps King Cobra's impassioned speech drained him. Maybe he considers his job done now that the dissolution of the warlords has been approved. Let us move to the remaining matters on the agenda. Now then, concerning the coalition of the four northern nations calling for independence. At least we know that Sabo, got out so he can tell everybody, deliver the messages at the very least, right? Shirahoshi, the conference is almost over. Let's go wait at the Red Port. We won't have to deal with the celestial dunces there. You okay? I was hoping to say goodbye to Princess Vivi. I wonder where she went. Yeah, she's still tied up, right? Alright, what's the big idea? You'd better untie me. So she's in here. Whose orders are you following? I'll tell the whole world about this. Hey, easy there. Is there two Cyberpol Zero agents? I think this is the first time we're seeing this one without his mask on, right? I think we've met this dude before. With his mask on. Pretty sure I've seen one of them with this hair dude. Easy there. You're being too forward. Gotta play your cards closer. I know we've met Khalifa. We know Khalifa. But I would have never thought that Khalifa would have, I don't know. Khalifa, I mean, she's a baddie. We can admit that, right? We can admit she's a baddie. We can admit that without being creepy. he was the wolf. Right? Right. I'm just I know both of them was in CP9. I just couldn't remember which one he was. It's the hairstyle I remember. But I like the face. I don't quite remember, but I remember the hairdo. Okay. Gotta play your cards close to the vest if you want a shot at being free, You're one feisty chick. And we got dude in the back too. So he's Cypherpole Zero now too. Surprisingly, they all survived. Dude that got his ass whooped by Luffy. He still got the devil fruit power, the door fruit. I think it's called. It's called the door fruit, right? I'm afraid no one's going to help you, princess. Once your disappearance is made known, you'll probably live the rest of your life like a pet. That's crazy. They're just out here being... He looks so different now, though. That's the thing. Like, he looks so different, or maybe that's not... Because I don't remember him looking like this in the anime. He looks hella different here. It's crazy. Yeah, it's really some... it's kind of weird to me. I understand Lucci getting into Cypherpole Zero. The rest of them, not so much. Kind of like they got promoted from getting their ass beat. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? They all got beat up, failed the mission miserably, right? And they get promoted. It's weird. Anyways, next page. Is Shirahoshi alright? We get a clear shot of all of them here. Seriously, now's not the time to be worried about others, little missy. We received word that more trouble broke out around her earlier, but she apparently came out of the ordeal unscathed. Thank goodness. Okay. So she was worried about Shirahoshi. Okay. The punks who ended up assaulting the celestial dragon? that was trying to kidnap the mermaid princess boldly proclaimed their victory, giving their names and everything. The guests in the courtyard were stunned. Meanwhile, at the home of the gods, Fujitori's actions helped the revolutionary army free the slaves, and that obviously pissed Ryokugyu off. Hope I said that right. So they went at it. Just call him Rio. We'll just call him Rio from now on. What's the deal with this year's reverie? Vivi is thinking about her future plans. Like a pet? Give me a break. Looks like I'm gonna have to do something about it, okay? She hears something. Okay. What is this? Wapo! Got just eating through the walls. Damn. Spear me! I didn't see a thing. Running for his life. Wapo! Out of the way. This is my chance. You'll never take me alive. That man is moving, bruh. It's like, I don't want none of that smoke, bruh. Chop! What was that? I think it was King Wapo. Hey, wait a sec. Vivi's gone. Huh? Oh, darling, I've been looking for you. Where the devil have you been? How the heck did Vivi get gone? Where did she go? Where the devil have you been? And who is that young lady with you? I don't think he knows that there's a lady with... Is she hiding in his mouth? Hey, Wapo, how much further are you gonna go? As far as it takes. I'll run to the ends of the world if I have to. Sounds good to me. Let's go. Don't tell me you're running away with a mistress. Oh yeah, this is his wife, right? Eloping to start a life on the run. Oh, not his wife. The... I don't remember. Who is she again? Who is she again? I don't remember. I know we saw her in the anime with him when we watched the Reverie episodes. This is his wife, right? So why is she running away with the mistress, right? I was like, all right, so that's the chapter, I believe. Is there another page? No. Okay, so this is great. Another pretty much lore-filled episode. Keep saying episode. Lore-filled chapter. So Nefertiti getting bodied. So he's not gonna survive. Alright. Confirmation that he's dead. Sabo getting Sadbo getting gravely injured. Which is, you know, so that was definitely a serious like hockey attack, because we know that, you know, he's a Logia type, so regular hits not going to get him. And even though he got in front of it, the king still got impaled again. But I want to know what the heck was said here. And I think this was probably done on purpose. You guys can let me know if it was done on purpose. I don't know if it was. See that right there, like at the bottom, where it's covering the right here. I don't know why that's there. That must have been done on purpose. Yeah. It's something Oda doesn't want us to hear. I mean, not hear, but see, read. But only Sabo knows, because alright, so we found out that essentially this whole time King Cobra, you know what I'm saying, was Cobra D. You know what I mean? He was Cobra D. So this is kind of crazy because what is the path that he speaks of that they should follow? You know? And all of them turned into, I don't know, I want to say these look like all like ancient, you know, like devil fruit powers, like, you know what I'm saying, like mystical devil fruit powers maybe. That's what it looks like. Cuz he tried to fry all of them in one go. He attacked all of them, right? On this panel here we saw that he attacked all of them at once, and then they all just transformed, right? This man got attacked by a freaking, I don't even know what to call that move. You know, they're all zone, yeah, but I'm saying they look like all like mystical zones. They don't look like any like regular animals that we know. That's crazy. That is actually very interesting to know that they all have, all these dudes, they have zone powers, which is very interesting. And then there's Emu, you know. The world government is just one big fraud operation, man. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, you know, could be. You are right about that. You know, a couple of them could be awakened. You are right about that. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising. One thing I don't want for One Piece, I do not want, I don't think I want the world government to be like the final boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think, I don't think that's interesting enough. I know there's probably going to be a war of sorts, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I just don't feel like, I don't get me wrong. I don't think that's where Oda is going, but I don't want that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be them to be the final boss. I think that would be too predictable. I know there's already like, with the world building and the storytelling that he's doing here, I don't think that's the direction he's heading in. Um, because I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought. This was a really good chapter. Just like the last one. I like lore chapters, you know, for for the manga's sake. I like lore chapters. Um, we still haven't gotten an update on Garp and versus, what's his name, Kizaru. Not Kizaru. What am I freaking saying? I'm trying to remember his real name. Whatever. Iceman. We still haven't gotten an update on that. It's been a while. You know, Aokiji, right? You know, lore chapters are always better. Um, Yeah, definitely the lore chapters are always better. I like the lore chapters a lot better because more information is always good when you're reading. Love me some fighting, but I'd rather watch fighting in the anime because the animators does it a lot better. But either way, I still get excited over the potential. Jesus Christ, that galaxy fist is gonna be ridiculous in the anime. You know that the anime is gonna exaggerate the hell out of that. You know that the anime is. I mean, what they did with Sanji versus Queen, Zoro versus King. I was like, where the hell is all this coming from? This was not in the anime, sir. I mean, not in the manga because we read that fight in the manga, right? We read it in the manga. A lot of that stuff I was seeing, especially the ending that King was doing, and I was like, man, the anime is making King very impressive. You know what I'm saying? Because he was not that impressive in the manga. He was not that impressive. You know what I'm saying? And I was excited because I was like, okay, if they can take liberties like this, I mean, Queen was still meh, and he was still just kind of okay, you know. He did not give me like, you know, any any good vibes for me to be like, I guess it was kind of cool. Queen was just a trash fighter. He did not deserve to be a henchman for what's his name? I'm forgetting names a lot lately. I don't know. I think I'm getting old. Well, I am getting old, but yeah. Um, Kaido. That's the name I'm trying to remember. So the thing about it is, what I like with what they're doing here. I'm pretty sure that Oda is storyboarding some of the episodes of what he wants to happen. Like he probably couldn't do it in the manga or his vision for it. That Toei works on when it comes on to the animation, and taking liberties with what he wanted to show versus in the manga versus the anime, because a lot of that stuff was it was done really well. I loved watching those two episodes. I still need to watch. Is there an episode that came out? Is there an episode this week? I didn't watch last week's episode, um, so I will definitely be watching those two episodes. If one drops tonight, I'll watch the two episodes tomorrow. Try to get it out. Um, Good stuff, man. And the believe it or not, the video was doing really well. I guess people really loving that episode. So a lot of people were looking for reactions to watch because usually my videos, my One Piece reactions don't do that well. Almost 2,000 views, but it got claimed. But I don't care. It got claimed by Toy. I don't know why, but either way, it's cool. I think it got claimed for. Um, I don't think it was dialogue. I think it was music. I think it was probably the music that got claimed. I don't remember exactly what got claimed on it. So essentially, all that money goes to whatever. I tell you guys all the time, I don't care about that. If the video helps the channel to grow or gets, you know, us noted, noticed, you know, out there, that's a win. So people will be looking for it. I'm not really in a hurry to watch episodes that are not like super fire because I know Toei probably went back to the foolishness of dragging stuff out. Was the episode last week good? Was it good? Was it a fire episode? Did they get to the Luffy versus Kaido to finish up that fight, or it? You know what I'm saying? Or they went back to the slow pace, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not really in a rush to put out the episodes every week or to watch it every week because, um, to be quite frankly, they you know, Toei is Toei. Is what they do. So I'm not gonna sit down waste 20 minutes of my time watching the show, and then I'm gonna be complaining about it at the end because they didn't show anything. You know, so I'd rather do them like maybe two at a time. You know, if I know there's a good episode, like if I see the episode like trending or anything like that, then I will do it like by itself. If that's the situation, right? Because this actually what had happened was I decided to put the Sanji and the Zoro episode together because I had watched the episode before the Sanji episode and the Sanji episode together. But then when I realized that they were going to finish up the King versus Zoro fight and it was trending, I was like, let me put the Sanji conclusion and the Zoro's conclusion into one video, put those two episodes together, and then do, you know, just put up the other one separate because I did a review for that episode as well. So decisions. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate y'all, man. Seems like Mikey dipped out early, as always, or he's chilling in the cut. Um, I will see you guys next time, and I appreciate you guys for coming through. Not leave me hanging again this week. You know, I'm a stream whatever. You guys said start a little bit later. We're here a little bit later because it is what it is. Thanks for coming through. That's a weird name you have there, sir. Assist your suicide. Come on, man. That is a weird name. Come on, bruh. Is it that serious? Is it that serious, man? Is it that serious? I hope you're just making fun and it's not something serious you're going through there. But anyways, yes, I will catch you guys next week. If there's a chapter next week, we'll be here again. They didn't say they're going on break, so I think we're good to assume that there will be a chapter next week. Cool beans. And they didn't announce a break, but then again, it still could happen. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much once again. Everybody that came through. 2009, I was an edgy kid. It's a bit too edgy. Seems like you were on the edge. Yes. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys keep this thing running. Appreciate you guys, man. I'm gonna get some more reactions done before I turn in tonight. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next week.